went from a 55 average to a 65 average by doing these 5 things. These are 5 things I wish I knew before I started playing darts. These easy, small but significant tweaks to my darts game increase my average dramatically. I'm going to touch on the changes to my stance that improve my game, my follow through as well, aiming tips. Number 4 is probably the most important one, to be fair, and also equipment as well, a massive factor. Number 1 is the stance. I cannot believe such a simple change has improved my game. I'm almost annoyed I got into it so late. When I started, I was like leaning towards the board. I was like trying to place the dart in itself. I was leaning back like this, like trying to swerve it in. I don't know what I was doing. On the FIFA control, like RB, like trying to finesse it in. But now I'm stood up straight. My leg, I don't know how to describe this. The best way I can describe it is like it's locked in place, but it's still comfortable. That's the important thing. I'm not stood like I'm in the military like this, like, you know what I mean, like doing this kind of thing. That's not moving. It's giving me a great platform now, as opposed to before when like my leg was almost not bent. Of course, I wasn't crouching down. It was so relaxed. I just felt I had no stability. And I'd tell you what I've done as well. My left leg, I think that's the biggest change actually. That back leg, I've moved it further back, and I've also moved it more central. I'm not going anywhere there. You could try and push me off. I'd probably still fall over, but I feel so much more strong there compared to what I used to be. I used to stand quite square on, to be fair, and I would lean. Look at that. You see, it's just so easy to lean when you stood like that. But if you stood more side on like this, your legs back, it's so hard to lean because you're almost going to fall over. If you're leaning like that, you're doing like the freaking, what's that dance called with a pole? And like, I don't know. It's like, even if I wanted to lean back now, that's me trying to lean back, and I'm barely getting anywhere because my legs twisted. I think that's really worked for me. All these tips, by the way, you know, I'm not a pro player, as you probably tell. These are just what has worked for me. I've gone from, I reckon, about a 55 average to a 65 just by changing these things over the last maybe 4 months, 3 months. It might not work for everyone, of course, right? I think everyone's different. I think that's the best thing about darts, right? But as I say, it's worked for me. Whoa, stop watching the vid right now. We've got a giveaway, people. This is the Going Price Ultimate Darts set. I realise a lot of beginners will be watching this vid, and this is literally perfect for you. 4 sets of stems, 4 sets of flights, a set of barrels, all sorts in there. The ultimate set. Plus I'm going to give away 3 DartDays flights. Argue amongst yourselves which one you'd rather have. I know what I'd rather have. All you got to do to enter the giveaway, be subscribed to the channel, leave a like down below. I can check, by the way. I can't check, but yeah, actually I can't check. Just do whatever you want. But most importantly, leave a comment down below with one tip that helped you improve in darts. If you could suggest one tip to someone to improve their darts game, what would you say? Let's try and improve everyone's game down in the comments and get a good community going down there. Hopefully we'll all improve off the back of it. And I'm going to pick one comment at random on Instagram next week. That's where all the giveaways are going to be drawn now as well. It's just easier. Next, I want to touch on the follow through. Oh my god. How many times do you see people, right? So they'll throw. And when you do that, your whole body moves. It's like you're not going to throw anything in a straight line. Mate of mine throws his darts like he's holding his rival team's football shirt. I mean, like, get up, like, I don't want you, get off. Get your dart, just push it. Right, instead of, like, twitching like this and making a swan with your hand, point. Almost kind of point to the treble. I tell you what I'm trying to work on now, and I've seen this kind of, I think this is what gets me to the next level. Almost like that kind of thing. You see my arms doing this? Right now, I'm not doing that, so I find it quite hard to go from this and then to get another dart. But I think if you do it all in one motion, that kind of swoosh motion, you can go down and get another dart much easier. That's what I'm trying to work on. The next point's kind of aiming, or grouping in particular. This helped me, and I'm hoping it'll help one of you out there at least. I've had loads of messages, by the way, people saying they've hit the first 180 because they watched my previous vid about hitting the 180. That was probably just coincidence or luck, but I will take 100% credit, so thank you. This one, right, if your 2 darts are in the treble, right, let me just try and do that right now. I mean, imagine that. Let me just go and place them in. God, I'm so good. Look at them. Straight away, didn't even place them in or anything. Ever played snooker or pool? You don't need to hit the ball into the jaw of the pocket to try and, like, widen the angle. That's what that is. If you now go for the treble on the actual board, there's less of a surface area to aim for, but if you aim for them darts there that are already in the treble, it's just going to hit them darts and go in. Almost like a funnel. That's the best way I can describe it. Like now, if I miss this 20 here, I probably should delete my channel. Seriously. I've missed it, right? Okay, stop that, we'll do it again. Not having that as my actual take going online, come on. I'm aiming now for, I mean for me, I don't know what the actual method is here, but I've always aimed for like, just where the point starts. Oh, it's just much easier, guys. Obviously it's not like a foolproof 180 method, because you're still got to get 2 darts in there yourself. But if you keep missing that third one, maybe the pressure, or like, you don't want to bottle hit a 180, just try and aim for them darts, use it as a guide, and it might add like 3 to your average, you know what I mean? And again, that's worked for me. The next tip, in fact, I'll come on to tip 4 in a minute. I want to do tip 5 now. And let's talk equipment. Oh my god, it's so important. Your dart has to match and fit the way you throw. What is the point? It is like playing a game of football in Crocs. Yeah, maybe you like wearing Crocs around the house, But on a footy pitch, you're going to get ironed out in a 50-50 with Crocs on. Against some friggin' Reeboks or metal studs. You've got to pick the shoe for the occasion. You've got to pick the darts for your grip. It was a really bad analogy now I think more about it, actually. Right, let's do a live example right here, right now. That's a Luke Humphreys TX4, I believe, with a different flight system on. These are the MVG Evo X darts. You can't even see what I'm doing here. The Humphreys one on this side here is obviously shorter. The barrel shape is so different. This is a straight barrel over the side. And the way I hold a dart, this Humphreys one, as good as Humphreys is, I've met the guy by the way. I actually gave him loads of tips that night, but I don't know if he's used them. Using his dart just doesn't work for me because if you have a front-weighted dart, they're going to kind of almost loft in. That's not how I throw a dart. And also grip-wise as well, I've got quite sweaty hands at times. There's not much grip on this. So as good as Humphreys is, and as much as buying these may think, oh, well, I'm going to probably play well now because it's Humphreys, yeah, my average with them would be significantly smaller than my average with my proper MVG ones. Straight barrel, grip all around it, grip in the areas you hold the dart. It's a really important one. These are Joe Cullen's darts. The grip here in the middle is brilliant. It's really strong in the middle there. I hold my dart towards the back. The grip is there, but I hold my dart to the back. So I'm kind of missing out on that grip, so it's pointless, you know what I mean? Just experiment, try new things out, don't get tied down to the same set of darts because you like the player or because I don't even know why. Also consider changing your flight system, just experiment with it. Different flight systems, you know, darts will land in different ways with each one. Change your points, just experiment. And I don't blame you for experimenting or changing your darts, etc. Why not? But changing your throw is no-go for me. I've done so many videos on this account right here, go and watch them below. Copying Luke Littler's throw, copying Van Gogh's throw, Goen Price's throw. If you copy the best player's throw, it should surely make you better, right? Because, you know, it worked for them, so it must work for you. It's incorrect, it's not true. I've done so many videos proving exactly that. My average does not increase or... The best thing about darts is everyone's got a different throw, and that's what you should stick with, really. A few pros say, like, pick it up as you'd hold a pen, but, like, I throw like that naturally, but I don't hold a pen like that. I hold a pen like that. So what do I know? I'd just say hold it in a position that makes you feel comfortable. Like just pick it up off the table. Make sure you're not forcing anything. Make sure you're not like, your fingers aren't in weird places to try and copy what the pros are doing. And just throw it, not like Littler or not like Van Gogh, and just throw it like you. Like Van Gogh, one of the best players ever. If I was to kind of copy his thing, I'm getting nowhere near. Gosh, I'm getting nowhere near. That was my Van Gogh impression, that was terrible. Well, Luke Littler, that was good. But if I was to kind of do what I normally do, I'd probably get nearer to the 20, you know what I mean? And also then, instead of chopping and changing your darts and your throws, and you can just stick with it and improve with your throw all the time, which is something I need to do and stick with actually. Like, I'm not changing my throw to copy darts players, but I'm changing my throw a fair bit recently, just to try and iron things out and try new things more than anything. Especially because I'm quite new, I wouldn't say I'm new to darts, but I'm newer than a lot of people, I'd say that. I think now's, if you're going to change stuff and try new things out, do it now instead of when I'm 40 years old. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, there's a bloody bin man coming, it's going to really be loud now. Alright, tip 5, quickly then, enjoy it. All the bullshit about your equipment and your throw and all that nonsense, enjoy the game. Why are you playing? Why are you going out of... I'm closing the window. Like, why are you going out your way to watch this video, to try and get better and then beat yourself up when you're actually not even improving? You know, it doesn't mean that much. People get so annoyed and like they're punching the board after the... And I tell myself this all the time. I'm a massive, like, culprit for this. This is a vid to me, you know what I mean, at the same time. Just enjoy the game. Why are you playing if you don't enjoy it? No one's forcing you to play. If you're not playing very well one day, just stop playing. The world go on. Playing the next day. How many times have you done that, by the way? Only playing rubbish, like, oh, I'm the worst player ever. Sorry, there's a bin man outside. Only playing crap and it's like the worst day ever. Then the day after, you're like unreal. I've had that so many times and you can't work it out. Just enjoy the thing. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's the whole point of this channel. The whole point of this channel is to not take it seriously. People pretend like they average 112 every game and like we're the best players ever. Mate, you're not. And if you are, you're in your room playing 12 hours a day. That's the reality. Just enjoy playing. Don't lie about your averages. Who really cares? People online pretend to be something they're not, and it's quite cringy, to be honest. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. If you got any value out of this video, or maybe in a week's time, you come back to this video and go, well, George, that actually maybe helped. Be sure to leave a like down below. It's the easiest way of kind of letting me know I'm doing something right on this channel. Go down there, leave a like, and also subscribe. A lot of people watch the vids and don't realise they're not subscribed anyway, so... maybe click subscribe while you're there as well. Enter the giveaway, guys. Enter the giveaway down below. And if you want to see 10 of the best budget darts under £25, go and watch that video right there. Cheers for watching. See you later. Bye.